All right, so another full day of eating, bulking edition here. And this time is a lot easier to eat 4,500 calories because I've changed things up with my food and made it more fun, easier to eat. Found some tips and tricks so that I make sure I eat close to 4,500 calories a day. So one of the things that's changed and helped a lot is switching it up. Because before I was eating very strictly exactly the same thing every single day and I got really bored of it. I think that's partly why I couldn't keep up with it and I wasn't eating 4,500 calories a day and kind of stopped. But this has helped a lot. Like for example here, as usual, I would usually have my eggs and toast. I'd usually have my over easy egg. I think that's what it's called when there's still yolk in there, I don't know. Now I'm making scrambled eggs with ham. Still having toast with it, but I've been liking it a lot. And sometimes I'll add some avocado here for extra calories and just for taste, switching it up a bit. And I still have my juice, Green Goodness juice, 3/4 a cup of yogurt. This is 1 cup worth, probably a little bit more. And so what you see here differently too is I don't have a bag of chips. I'd have about 5 bags of chips. I go through this usually in like 1 week, but I'd have like 5 a day, 1 in the morning, 2 for lunch, maybe even 2 for the afternoon. But that's been filling me up too much. I have not been liking it, so I've recently switched to this Nutri-Grain bar and it's helped a lot. Feels a lot lighter, so that was a good idea. What made me get this was just simply walking in a different aisle. I saw this, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start buying different stuff. Because normally I go exactly where I need to go, grab what I need to get, and I'm out. But this time I started exploring more and I started getting new stuff and thinking about other stuff. That's why also I have my scrambled eggs and ham. Put that on my toast. I still have my Greek yogurt, 3/4 a cup. And I have a protein shake here, but I'm not using one that I like. I got this for free recently. I ran out of mine. Vanilla is not too good. And lastly, I still have my banana for extra calories and just because it's fruit. And that is usually my breakfast. Sometimes it switches, maybe have avocado or something else, I don't know. I need to start switching it up more so I could do this. And another thing I mentioned before is have a lot of calories for breakfast. Because if not, believe me, it's hard at the end of the day. You'll have like 2,000 plus calories for dinner and it's really hard. You want to get as much as you can in the beginning of the day. Delicious, just a simple change. I love it. So that's all finished. That was a total of 1,131 calories. And that protein shake sucked a lot. Don't ever want to drink that again, but I will until I get my own. And also another thing that's helped quite a bit is that I'm not going to be stressing over getting exactly 4,500 calories a day. I'll have a little wiggle room of about 10% about hitting my goal for calories. And that's about it. It should be good because for my purposes, I'm not trying to gain a whole bunch of weight. Just trying to keep up enough food inside me so I can still build muscle and gain some strength, because I also have a powerlifting competition that's now up in 26 days. And I need to be eating good, eating a lot, getting stronger, right? But now we got lunch. All right, and I have here my lunch. This is what it looks like. So I have a 11.1 ounce steak here, which is like 600 calories or something. And I have potatoes. Usually I have is rice, but my rice kind of went bad, so I didn't cook it. I don't want to go to the store. I'll do that later. And like I said, here's my chips again. 2 chips. I normally don't have this because I'm at work. Just some juice again. Yogurt. 2 mandarins. And my little Nature Valley bar for extra calories. But obviously, a very high protein meal here. And I'll be eating some of this for the rest of the week because last week I ate chicken. It's not always the same. Sometimes it'll be pork, chicken, or steak, or yeah. Gotta switch it up though, you know. For lunch here, I always have some sort of meat, a good portion of it, just because I like it. And lots of protein in it, but mainly because I like it. It's something I pretty much never get bored of. My lunch is pretty much always the same. It's just a different meat. I always have rice, but like I said, I never get bored of it. Same with rice, never get bored of it. So luckily that always stays the same. All right, all done. And I was gonna mention another thing that's helped me a lot is eat all your food at once. You have a small window to eat it all. If not, you're not gonna wanna cook right after. If you just ate a meal and you have to get up and do something or eat something later, just eat it all at once. So make sure you do that. That reminded me because I was almost saving this for later. I was getting full, I'm like, oh, I don't wanna eat this. I'm like, definitely not gonna wanna eat it later. And the total calories for that was 1,602. All right, so we have meal number 3, dinner coming up, but I wanna show you how fluffy I look right now because before, if you've seen in the past, I used to look way more ripped and it's just, I'm not used to this. Definitely not used to this look. Makes me think and feel like I'm fat, but I know I'm not. It's in my mind because even when I was really ripped, I thought I was like not ripped enough, not even that ripped, until I look back, I'm like, damn. So it's kind of helped me that gaining weight, make me realize like, just a mental thing, I probably look just fine. So I have here, I've talked about this before, is my cereal I'm having for dinner tonight. I'm being a bit lazy. It's a lot of calories, it's like 500 something for like 130 grams. My Silk here because I don't like regular milk, and I'm having also a grilled cheese. Pump up the calories. Here's some extra to chew on. It was a total of 77 grams of cheese, and I like this cheese because I just plugged it in and it said it was like 308 calories. So that's another thing to look out for. Whether it's bread, cheese, or anything really, try finding the one that has more calories, because recently I had a cheese that had almost no calories. I think it had like no fat. That's probably why. High in protein. I'd have like 70 grams worth or 50 and it was barely even 100 grams of calories. So this one I'm quite stoked with. 308 calories for this. I like it. And same thing goes with my bread. Also earlier today I had a brownie just for extra calories, and just cause I actually almost never buy this. Just happened to today because I went to the grocery store hungry this morning. And I was thinking at the grocery store, you know what, maybe I'll just grab it just because extra calories, you never know. That also reminds me, on the days where I'm not prepared, I don't have meal prepped or anything, I try buying some foods that I call my emergency care package. Emergency foods or survival mode or whatever. I also buy a bunch of these Ichiban noodles. Quick 500 something calories. Easy to make. Whenever I'm like don't have anything. That's also with my cereal. You see that it's kind of burnt, right? Well, I got a little trick. What you do is you lift up the bread. Make sure the cheese isn't coming with it though. And then you flip it just like this. And it's like it never happened. And then, oh shit. Kind of burnt the other side though. So I'm gonna have to quickly flip that one too right now. Okay, so look. This side's not burnt. This side's not burnt. We're good. Nobody knows. Alright, so we have here a beautiful grilled cheese, cereal ready with the milk, another Boathouse Green Goodness, and I could eat a bit more. Like a bag of chips or something, or snack on something, but also I do snack on little fruits and other little things around here that I don't track just because I simply don't like to, and sometimes I under track. Like sometimes I'll put more than a cup and a quarter. So I could just not do nothing about it, not eat anymore. But like I said, I want to be hitting it at least around 10% of my goal. So I could go over, could go under. And if I check, I'm allowed to go around 450 calories less from 4,500 or more, or even more if I want. But it's also not a good excuse to always just aim for 500 calories less. Just if it happens to be like that, then it's not too bad. I'm not gonna mentally get myself going of how much of a horrible person I am. I can't reach 4,500. But as of for today, I'll probably keep it like this. I might snack on other stuff. 434 calories remaining. And in total, I have 210 grams worth of protein, which is good because roughly you want about a gram per pound of body weight. So if I weigh 180, you want 180 grams worth of protein. And total calories so far are at 4,066. And I'll probably snack on some other stuff before bed. Other than that, next week we're gonna start lifting heavy again.